In the summer of 1892, in the industrial city of Fall River, Massachusetts, a shocking double murder rocked the entire community, and a woman at the center of the case would become one of America's most enduring mysteries. She was Lizzie Borden, born on July 19, 1860, and by August 4, 1892, she found herself accused of one of the most infamous axe murders in U.S. history. This is the story of Lizzie Borden, her life, the murders, the trial, and the legacy that still haunts popular culture to this day. Lizzie Borden was born into a respectable but somewhat frugal household. Her father, Andrew Jackson Borden, grew wealthy through furniture, casket making, and real estate, and by the early 1890s, his estate was substantial. The family home lacked indoor plumbing, even though such comforts were becoming more common at the time. Lizzie and her older sister Emma were raised in a religious environment, active in church, the Women's Christian Temperance Union, and the charitable societies, but tensions simmered beneath the surface. After their mother died, their father remarried, Abby Durfee Gray, and Lizzie later reported that she believed her stepmother had married her father for his wealth. On the morning of Thursday, August 4th, 1892, the Borden household moved toward catastrophe. Lizzie's uncle, John Morse, had visited the prior evening and stayed overnight. The morning progressed. Andrew Borden went out for a walk after 9 a.m., and in the house upstairs, Abby Borden made the bed between 9 and 10:30 a.m. According to the investigation, Abby was struck first by an axe-like weapon, one blow to the side of her head, above the ear. Then 17 or so further blows to the back of her skull. Andrew returned around 10:30. His key failed to open the door. The maid, Bridget Sullivan, testified she heard Lizzie laughing from the second floor, though Lizzie denied being upstairs. Andrew was found slumped on a sofa in the downstairs sitting room, struck 10 or 11 times. One of his eyes had been split cleanly, a detail suggesting he may have been attacked while sleeping. Both victims were declared dead. As police searched the Borden home, questions swirled. Lizzie's answers to officers were at times contradictory. One moment, she reported hearing a groan. Hours later, she said she heard nothing. In the basement, police found 2 hatchets, 2 axes, and a broken-handled hatchet head with a fresh appearance, suspected to be the murder weapon. They tested the victim's stomach contents for poison, prompted by the household's recent illness, but none was found. On August 8th, an inquest was held. Lizzie's behavior was described by contemporaneous accounts as erratic. She contradicted herself repeatedly and refused to answer some questions. On December 2nd, 1892, a grand jury indicted Lizzie Borden for the murders of her father and stepmother. The trial opened on June 5th, 1893, in New Bedford. Prosecutors argued vigorously, but faced gaps in their case. The hatchet head was not conclusively proven to be the murder weapon. No bloody clothing was found either. Witnesses placed Lizzie outdoors at the time of the murders. Others testified she burned a dress on August 8th, which may have been stained. After just an hour and a half of deliberation, the jury returned with a verdict of not guilty. Lizzie Borden was acquitted. She exited the courthouse telling the press she was the happiest woman in the world. Though acquitted, Lizzie was ostracized in her hometown of Fall River. She and her sister Emma moved into a new house, Maplecroft, and tried to live quietly. Lizzie died on June 1st, 1927, at age 66, from pneumonia. She left an estate worth over $250,000, and yet her reputation remained forever stained by suspicion. The case has become a fixture of American myth. Over the decades, authors, filmmakers, and theater have revisited the Borden case. In fact, the next season of Monster on Netflix will be about Lizzie Borden. And the question remains, did she kill her father and stepmother, or was she wrongly accused? The mystery endures. And though the jury found her not guilty, the court of public opinion never quite let her go. In the end, we're left with the scene in that quiet Fall River home on August 4th, 1892. And the question that still echoes, who actually did it?